The young success.
Young success.
I got so yeah, so we're here with Sibu, and Sibu and Tabane have own a company called Too Sly, and they make the best kotas. And today I'm gonna, obviously it's not my channel if we're not eating, so we're definitely gonna try out the Too Sly of Sibu, his journey to success. So yeah,
it feels good.
This is, we have to speak it into existence. On this side we have, this is the porky, nah? Yes, this is the porky. It's so, guys, my James, this stuff is good, dude. Like, I won't even lie, I wouldn't be telling you, like, it's good. This is a ration.
Inside.
Tell us.
Tell us. Ration.
Yes.
My egg. Cheese.
Yes.
TLC, that's tomato.
Yes.
Lettuce and cucumber.
Yes.
Obviously it's the chips, because what's a Kota without chips?
Yes.
And then we've got our special sauces, they're just cooling.
Yes.
Yes.
That's the porky.
That's the porky.
In case you didn't know, it's a porky.
Yeah.
And then you don't have to say anything, it just looks good. This is
ribster. So this one we have rib, obviously the basics, chips. We've got our sauces. We've got bacon. We've got TLC, tomato, lettuce, and cucumber.
Yes.
We've got jalapeno, and we've got cooking.
So this is the inside. It's so much goodness, guys. It's so much goodness.
Get it? You can see the layers.
Yes.
Layers.
Oh goodness.
So that's what it is.
That's what it is. Okay, so
Rough.
let's get into the nitty-gritty. Firstly, how did you know you wanted to start a business?
This particular business, or just in general, business in general?
Actually, business in general, and then what led you to this
particular business?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, business in general,
Yeah.
like I've always known from a young age that, you know, I wanted to be an entrepreneur. So I'm not going to pretend like I was one of those kids who had Boma like Spaza shop and was busy hustling during school or high school or anything like that.
Yeah.
No, definitely not.
Going in.
Blood pressure, then damn it.
So somewhere along the line, I knew that I had to be an entrepreneur, and I had to start my own thing, because it's just in my nature and in my character to like be my own boss. So that's what led to that.
Yeah. And then what did you study in varsity?
So in varsity, studied finance. Got nothing to do with business, but I did finance. Even in varsity though, because like I've always had the nagging feeling of I want to start a business and I need to start a business. So even in varsity, that's when I started my first business, which was, I guess, what everybody starts business in, which was events.
Oh.
And
is that everybody?
like just like in everybody,
Really?
everybody does events. So yeah, so even in varsity, that's when I started my first business, and I just sort of got to grips with what it takes to have a business and to start a business. And yeah.
So what was your favorite subject in school though? Like varsity?
School in varsity. I think I can throw away the whole of varsity.
With that being said, do you think varsity is important?
It is.
Why?
It taught me a particular way of thinking, which was the most important thing for me in varsity. So it took me my thinking from what it was in high school to the particular way of just breaking things down, how I deal with problems and how I come up with solutions. So that's the biggest thing that I took out of varsity.
So if someone wanted to start their own business, if they said, okay, cool, no, from the time that I left high school, I've always been
an entrepreneurial sort of spirit.
So, and right now, I feel like 3 years of school of just going and coming back, like, is that really important for me?
Like, you don't necessarily have to go to varsity, but people do go that route, because it does, I won't lie, it probably would have made it a little bit easier, you know, had I gone the varsity corporate route, had I gone straight to corporate after varsity.
Yeah.
Because obviously you get to build capital.
Yes.
You know, you get to have that money, but also another thing with corporate is that you get sucked into it very quickly. So
100%.
it's easy to get lost in it and in the money, and next thing you know, you've forgotten your business dreams, and your entrepreneurial spirit has sort of been oppressed because of the plantation, because of that 9 to 5.
That being said, like your partner Tabby is in corporate.
He is.
So what do you feel like are the constraints of people that, like, when you're starting a business with someone, there's the person that's in corporate and is
then the person like me,
and then there's the person who's full-time.
I guess a lot of it boils down to, let's say if we're going for funding, they want to know those things, like, are you in your business full-time? Or are you part-time?
Yeah.
And if you are part-time, what is it that you're doing?
Yeah.
And why aren't you in your business full-time?
Yes.
You know? So they want to know those things. With us, it strikes a very nice balance, because what it does is that it allows us a bit more capital than what we would have. He's sort of a bit more comfortable than I am. I have like broken my life down to bare like necessities and minimum.
Yes.
All sacrificed just in the name of, you know, growing my businesses.
What made you go into Tuslai? From starting in events in varsity, what led to the transition, and especially in like food, because food is so tricky.
Yeah, or like there's an outbreak or something. There's no chicken. There's H1N1. There's
exactly.
You know, what was that other one? Listeriosis.
So, exactly.
You know, yeah. Look, this industry is very tricky, but where it's sort of like a natural transition for me or for us was initially like Tuslai started because a lot of our friends like in the hood. Yeah. So we're from Soweto. Yeah. So a lot of our friends in Soweto, you know, they weren't necessarily working or anything like that at that time. Mm-hmm. So we wanted to start a business. We wanted to go into business together, myself and my partner, Tabi. And at the same time, we wanted to sort of put our homeboys on, you know, so that they're not just sitting around in the hood.
That's true.
Every single day.
Yeah.
So that's where it was born from. And naturally, we went into Kota's, one of the mates of ours, his mom had a Kota shop before. So she was naturally the person that tutored us, and we had sort of some sort of guidance. But she really had the space. So it just felt natural. It was a natural fit that we want to start a business. Here's the opportunity. Let's get it.
But the one thing about your Kotas though, I remember the first time we tried it at work with Tabi, was that it feels so healthy. But I don't know what it is. It's like, it's a Kota, but it's like, you don't feel like, what oil was used? It's like so good. Like, no, but for real, like I literally commended Tabi on that, because even when you're eating the things, you don't feel like, oh my gosh, I'm eating the worst thing in the world. Like this, the lettuce is fresh, the tomato feels fresh. You know what I mean? Like, you have the fish is amazing, the chicken slaps. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
there's no like this is better than this.
Kota, in my opinion, if I may say so myself, that doesn't slap. So everybody assumes that Kota is like a classic food, very cheap, lower LSM, you know. Yes. And like when people eat Kotas, they're all pretty much the same. It's always something's always when you bite into it, you're like, it's like what's happening here. But like there's always something that you can point and be like, man, something feels weird. Yeah. So that's what we focused on. We try to make it sort of more gourmet. Yeah. We got to private school. And
streamlined it.
So all the freshest ingredients we go hella far for our meats. It took us like a while. We had tastings. And it took us a while to sort of build what we have. Yeah. With every single Kota of ours. Yeah. It wasn't just like okay, let's open tomorrow and let's just figure out where we can find things and put it together. No, a lot of thought and a lot of time went into it. We try to find the best of all the ingredients that we have. One
thing that I also have to commend is that the pairing of the sauce, because the one thing I didn't like in Kotas is not everything goes with acha, dude.
Everything, exactly.
Like, on the reels, we can't have acha on everything. It just doesn't work on everything. And plus, I like acha, but I don't love it. You know what I mean?
All the time. You want to have that option.
So, it's so good to eat a Kota and then you're like, actually, this is lettuce. And like,
there's lettuce.
And there's like,
my coleslaw.
There's coleslaw. And like,
that balance. There's chocolate instead of acha. So
it's so good.
Try.
What's the reason behind Tuslai? Why the name Tuslai?
The head chef.
Yeah. The head
chef. Just call him
the head chef. Actually, because he does good things.
He really does the things. Yeah. Even though we do have other chefs, but the guy I was talking about earlier, who I said his mother started had a Kota shop before. His name is Sly, and it's also a play on words because in the hood, I don't know if some of you guys know, but I see when you have like a two slices of bread with that goodness in the middle, we call it a Tuslai. Even though there's not two slices of bread, but it's bread nonetheless, and it's that goodness in the inside. So it was that double entendre, and that's how we sort of came to the name Tuslai.
There's a slogan you guys put on Tuslai.
Our slogan is Maisha.
Yes. What does Maisha mean?
So Maisha obviously means, again for the people from like Ikasi. Yeah. It just means like let's get it, let's enjoy, as a collective though. Yeah. Like let's share, So we want people to sort of share in the goodness of a Kota, you know, like whether you're doing what we're doing, where we're cutting it in half and having one half of each other's, or whether it's big enough for us to both share. Because you know that a Kota, like it's filling, this is enough for 2 people. I know if I demolish this thing one man, it's for needed items, it's for slumber. So that's where the slogan Maisha came from, and just sort of epitomizes what we're about.
What are you most proud of currently? I'll tell you what I'm most proud of about Tuslai.
Okay, cool.
You guys had a pop-up at Rivonia, the beach.
Yeah, man. Oh, that was back in the day, yo.
Amazing.
That was back in the day. That was
amazing. Congratulations.
Like,
that was so good.
What I feel like our biggest achievement was.
Yeah.
And I think it's sort of capturing the market that we managed to capture. Because, you know, it's easy to talk about that because that's where majority of the people are, that's where everybody is. But what we've tried to do is we've taken it, we've tried to, you know, package it so that we can take it to the north, to the people that that don't have easy access to it on a daily basis. And also on top of it, we also do it at events as well. So it's something that when you meet and you're like, hey man, got that event? Like, aren't I at a festival? You know, people are usually getting wings and burgers rolls and stuff like that. So we're like, no man, let's just switch it up a bit.
Yeah.
You know, give people a different taste. So that's, I think, what one of our biggest achievements is. We have Friday orders as well.
Yes,
we have
amazing.
We have Friday orders. So if you want to order, you hit us up.
Honestly,
no,
for real though.
Like for real though,
they
like,
come through. Like honestly,
you know, we
and
bring
try.
your orders and you guys course and
honestly, like it's
and
the
then
best.
It's a wrap for work.
Where do you guys see yourself? Like when you say, yeah, Shem, yeah, Tabi, we did well.
Sort of our pipeline dreams. So we want to have a food truck so that it's sort of, we're more easily accessible to the north and everywhere else as well, because people in Pretoria are crying as well that, listen, we have to travel far for Kota. Everyone, Joe guys has got that. Like this. We want that Tuslai Kota. We had it in Joburg and now we're in Pretoria. And the second one would be sort of franchising our store. But sort of part of us moving closer to the north, we've also got other upcoming, you know, entrepreneurs who've got businesses that are quite similar to sort of your Uber Eats and your business deliveries. One guy, so a friend of ours, Fizz, so shout out that. Green scooter, so, and it's an electric vehicle, so carbon emissions down, and we do our own deliveries, guys.
What's next for like recipes? Like what's coming up? What can we expect? How you guys gonna salt bay us with the new things? What is
and it's
to
funny
come?
You should actually ask that, because I mean that's one of the things that you know we've been working on. We've been cooking some stuff in the kitchen. You know, we have been cooking in the kitchen. Some things, some sparse. We've got you know this killer combo of I don't know if I should say but I should say just to celebrate, just to celebrate
goodness.
You guys.
Oh, this is exciting.
The game is not ready for that one, you know. So like I'm saying, besides our regular flavors and stuff, you know, we are sort of trying to step up the game. You know, try different flavors, sort of Mexican, Italian, put it inside the Kota and still have that, you know, proudly South African and base.
Oh, that's amazing, man. Now, what happens when there's like a festival or you guys are working an event and then there's food left over? How do you guys deal with like wastage and like just preserving the food so that it like just lasts?
I mean, there's a lot of random people in Soweto, so that's where we first start. Charity starts at home.
Definitely.
So anything that's sort of left over, what we do after we fed all our homeboys and after I've taken my share of whatever it is that I'm taking, we do sort of give out our guys that we do give, the guys that collect cans, you know, the guys that collect bottles in the hood. But we give it away. And
man, that's good,
that's what we do with all our leftovers. Yeah, man, we have to think of everything.
Look at you guys. What do you think would help Tuslai most at this current moment?
First of all, I think government cheese. Yo, NYDA.
Hey, come through.
Guys, come through. NYDA, come through, yo.
Honestly.
You guys really need to come through. There isn't one particular thing that we can pinpoint, because like I say, we just try always deliver the best at everything that we do.
Yeah, but if someone saw this video and was like, actually
let me try these guys out.
What should I do? What can I do to actually just...
Depends on how, it depends on, you know, how strong your pockets are. But, you know, like that food truck, because right now we are based in Soweto. And majority, like 90% of our market is
this side.
Further north. Further north and stuff. You know, so us being more mobile.
So food truck.
Yeah, food truck is like, I think, the number one thing.
Because that's yours, and then you
that's
can
ours,
move around.
and we can move around.
Oh,
which just like makes things so much easier. So guys,
Vision 2020 is your
guys
future.
are out there. Vision 2020, guys.
Actually, before 2020, June 2020,
July, guys.
Winter, are we driving in the food truck for 2 slides?
4 months, and let's do this crowdfunding.
Come on, guys, crowdfunding. This thing works, eh?
It works, guys. And I'm telling you, like, you'll get your money back. Or, like, I don't know, give you like
we'll
gifts.
see.
We'll do something.
Something.
Just
but actually, that's
thank
amazing.
You.
It's too great to just stay in one place.
In one place, you know what I mean? I mean, the
100%.
Vals need to taste it, the Pretoria needs to taste it, and that's the only way we can get it to them with the food truck.
100%.
Go park that side and, you know, let the people taste the goodness of what Joburg has.
100%.
Yeah.
We're gonna grab.
I'm
so ready. So thank you so much for tuning in, guys.
Thanks, guys. I'm so ready.
Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you.
And thank you, Sibu, for coming.
Sure.
Thank you for Tabby for joining us in spirit.
Yeah, even though you're not here,
you know, we appreciate you. You tune into the next
and for
episode.
all our supporters, thank you for always supporting Two Slide. We appreciate you, you know, all our fans. Shout out to you.